Two. Welcome back. We had some picks that came in with the Raiders traded pick number with the 70th pick. The Raiders took Byron Young, defensive tackle, Alabama. With the 71st pick, the Colts traded that pick to the Saints. They got the Saints took Kendre Miller, running back, TCU, and the Colts on the block for the 72nd pick. And after this pick, we are one pick away, Browns fans, from the Browns picking at number 74. So be on the edge of your seats. Now we're about to find out how the Cardinals are selected with the 72nd pick. And it's Garrett Williams, cornerback, Syracuse. And I think that's a good move. They need a good cornerback. And he was a three-time honorable mention, all ACC in 2022. And he had 29 tackles, 2 interceptions in 2022. And he can really he can get the touchdowns. He scored 16 pass breakups in both 2020 and 2021. And we have 114 tackles, 4 interceptions, 17 pass breakups. He can put up a lot of tackles, a lot of receptions, and he can really score touchdowns. The Giants are back on the clock with the 73rd pick, and right after this one, Browns fans, they will be on the clock for pick number 74, so sit tight. We're coming close. We're coming up. The New York Giants select Jalen Hyatt. The Giants have taken Jalen Hyatt, wide receiver, Tennessee. I think that's a good choice because they need a wide receiver, and that is a great pick for them. And I think that is a good choice, and they made a great pick. And he won the Billington Cup Award winner, nation's best receiver in 2022. And he had a 2023 unanimous first team All-American. In 2022, he had 15 yards receiving touchdowns and a school record. And he can get the tackle. He can really put up a lot of tackles, a lot of receptions. And he was a 2022 first team All SEC. He can score touchdowns for you. He can make you pay. He knows how to run the pocket. He can break through tackles as well. Career 19 receiving touchdowns, 4th in Tennessee history. So Jalen Hyatt is going to be a welcome addition to the New York Giants. They're going to be glad to have him. And Browns fans, the Browns are now officially on the clock. It's pick number 74. And with the defensive coordinator, Jim Schwartz, Dalvin Thomason, we're about to find out who the Browns have selected with the 74th pick, because their pick is in. It has 1,267 yards. That's again 15 receiving touchdowns. Right now, we're about to find out Hamper Dixon Top Dog who the Browns have selected with the 74th pick in the NFL draft. And we're about to find out right now who they have selected. So we're about to find out momentarily. I know Browns fans are on the edge of their seat and they're excited and ecstatic to find out who the Browns are going to select with the 75th pick number 74 of round 3 of the NFL draft. So, they have taken wide receiver Cedric Tillman of Tennessee. That's who they have taken. Cedric Tillman. That is a great choice. I figured they might have figured they were going to take a wide receiver. And yeah, and he has 64 receiving yards, 1,081 yards, and 12 touchdowns in 2022. And the Browns' next pick will be pick number 98. He had receiving touchdowns 7 straight games. That's a school record as well with him. And career 109 yards receiving yards, and he had I think a lot of receptions and no interceptions. He's going to be a welcome addition here in Cleveland. Browns fans are excited. I know. I think that was a good pick. So that's what the Browns took. Cedric Tillman. And the Atlanta Falcons are back on the clock with the 75th pick of this round 3 of the NFL draft. The Browns will next pick at number 98. And so we've gotten the Browns' first pick of this draft tonight. Just about, that came in, I think about 9:50, 10 minutes before 10. So this was a good choice. And I think that they made a great move with that pick. So, and as I said, we might possibly get a call from my friend Keith Norman, better known as KIO, Keith in Lakewood. He's my sports co-anchor down at Magnolia Clubhouse. The Falcons pick is in. We'll find out momentarily who they're taking. You can also catch him as a regular calling guest on The Big Show with Tony Rizzo on Sports Radio AMA 50 at WKNR. And you can also catch him on a regular calling guest on Bruce Drennan Show on Sports Radio AMA Sports Radio AMA 50 WKNR on Sunday. So he's a really good friend of mine, and we could possibly hear from him maybe after the 10 o'clock hour. We'll see.
All right, Reese, another one.
And
Giants, let's see.
the Falcons pick us in. We're waiting for that to come in. We're waiting for it, and I want to see if I thought we have an article about our new draft pick. I'm trying to see on the Browns Google page to see if there is one. But I don't know if there is one, so we will. I'm trying to find out whether or not the Browns have mentioned something. We're waiting for the Falcons pick to come in, and
Let me bring in my expert.
These scratches.
Those are for my car shoes.
History. Is working well at auction. AT&T is one of a brand new Samsung Galaxy S20.
we are waiting for the Browns draft to come in.
Galaxy S23 with the Galaxy phone trade. Any year, any condition.
This is a product picking. You have to wrap pocket dots.
And
That's luxury. Enjoy here or wherever you are. Better click your wrap pocket dots.
And I'm about to text a friend of mine, Matt Murphy, who I usually have. I want to text him.
Here, hands with pretzel. Look at you with from big cities.
And I want him to know that the Browns have selected Cedric Tillman with the 75th pick of the
work to help move everyone's financial goals forward. PNC Bank.
With the 74th pick of this NFL draft. And I really, we're waiting for the Falcons pick to come in just a moment. And the Falcons have selected Zach Harrison, defensive end, Ohio State, the fourth Buckeye to go off the board. Another Ohio State, first Buckeye tonight. There were three last night. This is another one that goes off the board. And he was a defensive end. He put up a lot of big numbers with Ohio State. And now the New England Patriots are back on the clock with the 76th pick, and their pick is in. They're taking Marty Matthew, linebacker, Sacramento State. That's who they have taken. And I think that was a good choice because they need a good linebacker. They need it. And I just wanted to email my friend Matt Murphy and let him know that the Browns has to text him. So I sent him a text just now. I did it. So hopefully I'll get a text from him shortly. And so and I think I'm waiting to see who's going to be on.
Treasure. Lettuce-eating wasteland. If you're not going to have a big old piece of steak, I don't see anything wrong with lettuce. I don't see anything wrong with steak.
And it's the Rams that are on the clock. Their pick is in.
We're working on a way midway point of the third.
We're about to find out they're taking Byron Young, defensive end, Tennessee. And there was a Byron Young at Tennessee. They're taking, and I think that they needed to do that. They need a good defensive end. So, and he was a second team All SEC in 2022. In 2022, he had 37 tackles, 7 sacks, and 12 TFLs. So those are very impressive numbers. He's going to be a welcome addition to the LA Rams. And so, and now the Green Bay Packers are back on the clock. And last week there was Luke Musgrave, a tight end from Tennessee. So we will see who the Packers will pick, and so we're about to find out right now who the Packers have selected. So
guess what, Jordan Love? They got some money out for you. With the 78th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Green Bay Packers select tight end.
And the Green Bay Packers have selected Tucker Kraft, tight end, South Dakota State. I think that is a good choice. That was a good pick for them. And they need a good tight end. They need that. And he was 2020 Census FSC 2022, 27 receptions, 348 yards, 3 touchdowns. Those are very impressive numbers. And so he can put up the the he can put up the tackles and the receptions, and he can score a lot of touchdowns for you. He can really score for you. And 65 receptions, 773 yards, 6 touchdowns in 2021, and two-time first team All NBFC 2021 and 22. And now the Indianapolis Colts are back on the clock. And their pick is in. We're about to find out who they have selected. I know they want to have a better season and get back to the playoffs. We're about to find out right now who they have selected. Josh Downs, wide receiver, North Carolina. They need a good wide receiver. I know Josh Downs is excited to finally get off the board. Here's another one that was wanting to get off the board. I think that's a good selection for them because they need a good wide receiver, and they can fully develop him. And now we're up to the 80th pick. And here's a second-time first team ACC 2021 and 22. Two-time Wellington Cup Award, semifinalist, nation's best receiver. And he had career 195 receptions, the most FBS since 2020. And I am out of time for this. And so I am out of time for this segment. It's Downs with the second team AP All-American in 2022 as well. And I'm going to take a break and I'll upload this video. I'll be right back. And I'll let you know who the Steelers take with the 80th pick because they're going to get back on the clock. Stay with us.